There's tension in the BMF empire as Lil Meech reportedly exploded on 50 Cent after learning that Big Meech was being brought into the crew, sparking rumors that jealousy, fear of being replaced, and money-driven motives led to a serious rift between the once tightly knit collaborators, with Lil Meech allegedly worried that his own spotlight and salary were about to be stolen by none other than his father. Let's unpack this drama-filled saga, because this story isn't just about a family reunion. It's about ego, legacy, betrayal, and the kind of power play that could only happen in the twisted world of fame, street credibility, and television empires. This time, the drama ain't in the script. It's behind the scenes. From day one, the BMF TV series was supposed to be a legacy project. 50 Cent wanted to bring the legendary story of the Black Mafia family to life. And what better way to do that than by casting Demetrius Lil Meech Flannery Jr., the son of Big Meech himself, as the lead? It was poetic. It was real. It was perfect branding. Lil Meech wasn't just acting. He was embodying his bloodline, stepping into his father's shoes on the screen, while the real man served time behind bars. For a while, things looked golden. The show was a hit. Lil Meech became a household name, and 50 Cent had yet another power-sized success under his belt. But then everything changed. Reports began swirling that 50 Cent had been working behind the scenes to get Big Meech more directly involved in the BMF production, not just as a distant consultant or inspiration, but as an actual force in the creative decision-making process. Some even claimed 50 was pushing for Big Meech to make on-camera appearances once his prison release became imminent. That's when the fireworks started. According to sources close to production, Lil Meech didn't take the news lightly. In fact, insiders claim he went off on 50 Cent in a heated private confrontation, accusing him of betrayal and calling the move greedy and disrespectful. Why would Lil Meech feel this way about his own father joining the very project that celebrates his life? Simple: money and power. Let's be real. Hollywood isn't about family ties. It's about who's holding the reins. Lil Meech had carved out a space for himself. He wasn't just Big Meech's son anymore. He was a breakout actor, a lead star, the face of the BMF brand. And more importantly, he was getting paid like it. Leading roles come with leading checks. But the second Big Meech enters the picture, the dynamic shifts. The OG is back, and suddenly, the sun's spotlight dims just a bit. Word on the street is that Lil Meech feared exactly that his father's return would mean a redistribution of power within the BMF empire, not just in the storyline, but in real life. There were whispers that 50 Cent planned to shift the focus of the show from the early days, which Lil Meech portrays, to the more seasoned, darker BMF era, which could have meant bringing in someone new to play the older Big Meech or having the real Big Meech do it himself. And that kind of change, it comes with a budget shift. It comes with storyline changes. It comes with prestige. Sources say Lil Meech's outburst wasn't just emotional. It was calculated. Allegedly, he felt like 50 was slowly sidelining him. He'd noticed fewer press mentions, less creative input, and more buzz about Big Meech's vision for the next season. And when you've tasted power, when you've sat at the top of your own father's empire, watching it possibly be handed back can feel like betrayal, especially when it's your mentor pulling the strings. And let's not act like 50 Cent is just some innocent middleman. He's a master puppeteer when it comes to power moves. He's flipped on stars before, restructured projects, iced people out of shows. Hell, he turned entire friend circles upside down when they no longer served his vision. So when 50 made the call to bring Big Meech into the creative fold, you better believe he knew it was going to rattle some cages. The difference is, this time, the person rattled was supposed to be family. There's also speculation that Lil Meech saw this as a threat to his financial standing. Think about it. BMF is one of Starz' biggest properties, and Lil Meech was the lead. That means a big bag, potential back-end points, promotional perks, and of course, clout. But with Big Meech stepping in, those waters get murky. If the real Meech starts demanding executive credit, script control, or even a slice of Lil Meech's likeness profits, things get complicated real fast. It's the kind of internal war that could quietly destroy a franchise. And this ain't just about one show. This is about identity. Lil Meech was born in the shadows of his father's legend. For years, he was known as Big Meech's son. And for once in his life, thanks to the BMF show, he wasn't. He was a star. the hero, the leader. Now, with 50 Cent turning the camera back to the original source, Lil Meech may have felt that everything he built could be taken in an instant. And if you know anything about legacy kids, especially in the entertainment industry, that's the ultimate nightmare. You want to honor your family, but you want your own shine. Some insiders claim that after the confrontation, Lil Meech started distancing himself from 50 Cent. He skipped a few promotional events, canceled meetings, even delayed responses to production emails. Quiet moves that insiders call mini boycotts. Some say this wasn't just a tantrum. It was the beginning of a power struggle, a move to remind 50 Cent that he is a show, and that removing him would be a costly mistake. But here's the twist. 50 Cent doesn't bluff. If there's one thing he's shown over and over, it's that nobody is bigger than his empire, not even the people it's based on. There are even rumors that 50 is already scouting other young talent, new actors, new faces,